of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh,
Hello.
just to remind you all,
Damn it, Monokuma.
make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Danganronpa. As Monokuma already said, we are at the voting part of the class trial. Let's go ahead and get going on this.
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sakuya, was none other than Leon Kawada.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sakuya? I don't believe
You
it.
son of a bitch.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
That's
That's-
why
I killed her first.
none of you are any different.
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like
I
this.
was just unlucky.
That's all.
Hey, come on!
You expect me just to accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. And when I think about it, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd be wrong. Because if what we came up with was really the truth, then the truth is that Sakuya was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video had something to do with me, I couldn't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. Why? I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them, and Sakuya, I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sakuya, with friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So, when she said,
"No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side."
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. But there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy, howdy. The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say? I understand, really I do, yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love, the strong emotion, the stronger the feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us, this is your fault. Sakuya being forced to do something like that? All of it, everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but
That's enough.
as angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without any hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let go for now. Damn it. Oh, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his
Punishment? You mean
execution.
Wait a second.
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
That's it?
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was that self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head to your own room. Then you came back all the way back. Sorry about that. You came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. It is not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder.
That's why.
No, that's not. Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him. Say what? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the ones who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Woohoo! Did you awaken your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that short sort of mentality that perpetrate wars all over. Is that the kind of justice that is waking within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly,
Chills,
let's hurry up. We can get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you. Please, don't do this.
Hey, come on now.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules, and society demands that.
Please.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
A very special punishment for Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
No.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
No.
Well, damn, that's just... Oh, I can't imagine that. That'd just be so... that is not a way I would want to die. That's for sure. Don't show us his body, please. I don't want to see it. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control! What's going on?
I can't take it.
Anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it. Well, if you don't like it... all you have to do is cut ties, swear to cut ties with the outside world, and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you gets on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful, evil secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, evil secret society type of bear.
Well,
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. It just doesn't. I just don't think that's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. Woohoo, you must really hate me. You get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. Whatever happened, happened. Because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how many time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, oh boy, isn't it wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get back to the blackened punishment. That's what everyone's been waiting for, after all.
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some more fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen,
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sakia betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool being such an easy target like that.
it's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me. You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you could know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Yeah, by the writing on the wall. Her final thoughts was how she could protect you. What?
so
The fact that she used her last ounce of power to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
certainly.
That's certainly possible. A possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway,
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted
Right.
failure. It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. ... No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed a small smile.
Hey,
By the way, I have to admit something. I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh well. I'm psychic.
what?
Huh? Kidding. I just got pretty good intuition. Really? Chapter 1, To Survive. The end. 12 students surviving. To be continued. The Despair Bat. You wish to save. I got an achievement. 1 is the loneliest number. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, dot. It's gone. Dot, dot, dot. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has been disappeared without a trace. Just like you said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's death. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining room to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go and drag you back here. Sorry. So what happened? Was your room fixed like you said? I imagine it was pretty hard to... It would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Jeez, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying here, knowing what happened. Why don't you stay in Sakuya's room? Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
You got it!
So everyone just try and cheer up, then get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better?
Huh?
We're already working together and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made her the first move.
Well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have a reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy, like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desires. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. The cherry on top is that is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of our everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great. Then what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
What?
No what?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live. If that means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. But
So,
if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you want, is it?
So it would seem.
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Here, listen. You're not to blame, not you, not Leon, or Sakuya. The mastermind is responsible for everything that happens. We have no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
God, Monokuma is such an asshole. What was that? Just no. Was he saying it was our fault? What happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
With me.
That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? And so the day closed. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko. This is just... Our despair had only just... Chapter 2, Boy's Life of Despair, Daily Life. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called him. What's he gonna do to... We were practically frozen in fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in a little game. And with the skull in mind...
Okay, lift your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Doesn't that feel just great? Being stuck inside like this make sure you to stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck in here. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Woohoo! Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? So why'd you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise? If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's first fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness. The power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. Very true. It doesn't matter. Just get to... Oh, it doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise? Of course not. You think I had that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then... I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome the class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
Heck?
Whole new world?
You guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated. ADHD isn't bad. It's more of attention span, not motivation. If you get bored with something, then you'll stop. Because I have it's either ADD or ADHD, I can't remember. And then my husband has ADHD, and my brother has ADHD. So it's not that bad. You learn to live with it, and you cope with it in different ways.
Very nice.
So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he showed up. But a new world?
Could it be?
Is he talking about a way to get out?
I wonder about that.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know till we look. Whatever he meant, it seems like we have to search the school one more time. Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet up back at the dining hall, and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that? More like a stable food source. Now let's get moving! Saying his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Nothing to report. Okay. Yes, leave the area. Okay, so I was reading on forums last night that even if you check places you've already checked, you should get Monokuma coins. So I know it's going to be a little boring. I didn't want to go in there. You're going to have to stay with me for a little bit while I go search around. Because I think a whole new world he was talking about meant like another floor. And if you did mean another floor, that means more things to explore and more Monokuma coins. Oh, see? See, I checked that before, but now I got Monokuma coin from it.
What the heck?
Hey, Makoto, did you see what... Oh my god, really? Sorry about that. Ended up coming out of game. Hey, Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad. This is super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything weird at all. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing. But this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap. This stuff you see lined up there, any god could come by and use it to send a message. Huh? I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin. Let me out of here. Let me out. I think this guy is just wackadoodle. Seriously, he's just seriously wackadoodle. I have no idea what he's talking about. So maybe I'll leave him alone. Yes, please. Let's talk to him. Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem a path to the second floor has opened up. But it's also the utmost importance to double check the areas we've already checked just in case. Aren't I so clever to think of that? I'm really impressed myself sometimes. Well, I'll leave the school to you. I should look around the school first. Maybe I'll find Monokuma is met by a new world. Okay. Still locked. Door won't budge. Let's look around here first. That's the store. I'll come back to that in a minute. I should look around the school first. Alright, fine. Really? I am looking around the school. This is the school, silly. Okay, maybe I have to go up to the second floor because it literally won't leave me alone. See? I tried to go anywhere on the first floor and that's what happened. So let's go up to the second floor.
You understand?
I'm going to check out the dorms. The school's all yours. Okay, well I didn't mean to come and talk to you. I meant to come and do this. The gate that's been blocking the stairs has been moved. Is it what Monokuma meant by New World? If so, what's up there? Let's go find out. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure there's gotta be something. This is where the cleaning supplies are stored. I don't see anything useful in here. All right. Ooh, what are you, door? Another question. The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet.
I see.
This must be what he meant by New World. I should probably take a real close look around. A surveillance camera. They're watching every single movement we make. I know it's pointless, but I can't stop looking at the clock every time. Even if the time was wrong, I wouldn't have any way to know. I really don't like that. Monokuma coin! Woot woot! This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears at. Right now it's just showing blank. If I break it, Monokuma might come and punish me. Yep. Library. At least that's what I think. Coming on the map, it has a book, so it's got to be a library. I'm absolutely shocked. How come? They have all these books and not one copy of any of my work. Well, yeah. Why would they have comic books in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. You just don't get it. Not at all. I do too get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile. Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author. Now hear this. Appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than a rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius. Well, okay then. My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You're so full of yourself. I'm used to being misunderstood. I think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP. Do you think? Those two really worry me. Yep. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What is this? Hope Speak Academy. It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read it without other people's mail without their permission. Is that right? What we should do is leave here without... What we shouldn't do is leave here without finding out what's inside. Oh, okay. I broke the seal of the dusty envelope and pulled out a single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written on there. From the Hope Speak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years we have committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institute of higher learning with a full government support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope Speak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end of Hope Speak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issue forcing us to close has been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. From now on, we are awaiting official government authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of the letter are quite interesting indeed. It seems that Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school, and judging by the amount of the dust on the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I say the letter could be at least a year old. I think longer than that. I mean, if it has a thick layer of dust, it's probably 2-3 years old. But, that's just my idea. So, you're saying Hope Speak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that means it was meant to close. Sorry, I accidentally skipped through. But I didn't get the sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been on all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, they're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So, in other words...
That must have been all part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place of judgment and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's assuming, that the letter is real. If it is real, though, it does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason where there are no other students here could be because the school is already closed down. That would make a nice, simple solution if it's true. But then, what about the other part? The decision was not an easy one, but necessary issues beyond our control make it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been removed. What did he mean by serious issues? It's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? If in fact the two events are connected, uncovering the connection would be a useful clue, on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until I find out the details. So in the right words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us here, all here, will that be enough for us to get out of here? Or... It looks like a laptop. The laptop seems pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I've tried to press the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. How long am I going to be stuck in here being watched by all these cameras? I'm starving for information from the outside world. If only there was a TV that worked. Well, technically they do work, just not in the way you want them to. What's behind this door? It's some sort of archive. All I saw in there was a stack of books and old files. I can't imagine what business you would have in there. Why are you so pushy to keep me out of that room? That makes me suspicious right there. That's true. I don't really have any reason to check it out. Yes, you do. What if in there, in some of the archives, is the reason for this happening, or an explanation somehow? The shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. It looks like this library has been neglected for a pretty long time. Even though it's a prestigious high school, they've been pretty careless in keeping it look nice. Ooh, Monokuma coin! The shelf is packed up with books, blah blah blah. Packed up with books, blah blah blah. Monokuma coin! Alright, looks like that's it for here. On to the next place. Classroom 2B. Reality isn't everything. No, it's pointless, blah blah blah, force of habit. Maybe we're not allowed to break them, but what about blocking them? Nope. Ooh, another coin. You're getting all the monies, honeys. One of the monitors. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. The windows here have the same steel metal plate covering them. Leave the area, yes. Oh, my ear is so itchy. Why? Is that everything to look around up here? Oh no, I just have to go the other way now. Oh no, this is classroom 2A. I've already been to classroom 2A. Ah. Ooh, the pool. Honestly, if I got trapped in somewhere with my own pool, I would be swimming in that like no tomorrow.
Just a second.
Oh, Makoto, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool. There's a pool. A pool. Pool, 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 pool. You don't have to keep repeating it. I've got it.
Okay.
And there's tons of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. Because it's a pool and she's the ultimate swimmer. The locker rooms connect to the pool. It looks super nice and big and fantastic to swim in. And I'm beyond excited right now. I can't wait to dive in. In fact, I'm kind of getting mad thinking about it. Why are you getting mad? Yeah, that's my question too. Hey, Shiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you just don't seem like the type who might not be into that sort of thing. No, that's kind of weird, honestly, and I'm suspicious that you're hiding something. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all sorts of exercise equipment you can ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd like to get a little stronger. You want to get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
But I'm not even very brave enough to step foot into a locker room. You don't even want to go to the locker room? It's not that I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. I think she's afraid of locker rooms or something. That's pretty weird phobia, though. Again, another hint. She's not scared of locker rooms. She's hiding something. What are you gonna bet she's a boy? That'd be hilarious. The second floor has opened up. The living area has grown, and the number of facilities are now available. What else is going on? I must admit, things have been made much more comfortable for us. If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. How can you say that? Is this a real gun? It's not like we are at war here. Why would we need something like that? A surveillance camera? We're being watched? No duh, Dingleberry. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. Ooh, a Monokuma coin. Give me that cha-cha-ching. This is some kind of card reader. I wonder what it is for. Some kind of card reader. Behind the door is the locker room.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get in the locker rooms. Really?
Of course.
Really? Whoa! If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boys' handbook can open the boys' locker room. And the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who would commit such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See the Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? And it's like all ducka.
Just a second.
I bet it really hurt by getting shot by that thing. No, I think it's a little worse than hurt. Yeah, you'd be dead. Especially that close range. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy can borrow a girl's handbook. And what about what would get them into... And that would get them into the girls' locker room, would it not? But that never even occurred to me. To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, how's this sound? Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There. So now everyone can... So now nobody can give their handbooks to anyone else, right? You like that? I guess I'm kind of a genius, right? Because it's like my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly.
I do not imagine anyone would lend their handbooks out in the first place. After all, they would likely be responsible for anything that person is doing with using the handbook. But yeah, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff. It's cause all you teenagers are sex crazed maniacs. You're at that age where you try humping a plastic bottle. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Ugh, sorry, battery running low. Aha! Get back to the game. Then if that's the case, I would like to ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If a man and woman decide to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want.
Just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya.
Okay, so new regulation is now in place. See ya! He is such a dick. Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I should take a dip to cheer myself
You
up.
got it.
Slash, Chihiro, you want to come with me?
As for me,
There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. I believe that too, actually. I like having a nice dip in the water. It's very relaxing. Here. And now I'm pretty good idea what's going on the second floor, but I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. I should head back to the dining room as soon as possible.
Listen to me.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover any interesting new things?
Indeed.
There's a library and a pool, a freaking pool, and the locker rooms filled with exercise equipment. There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen.
There's a warehouse and a bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms now.
You hear me?
First floor near the dorms now. And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like it. Ha ha ha.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please don't forget.
Yo.
Okay, and what about a fucking way out of here? You find anything else like that? Oh, well,
What?
there wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You fucking people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now? Or a warehouse, or whatever the fuck.
Stop fucking around.
We're still trapped in this place, this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out. Damn, Mondo, you got a potty mouth. Holy shiz. Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's continue our investigation and let everyone know if we discover something.
So then,
So, are we done for the day?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan to give us hope, just to be turned around and betray that hope? Free time! Please. Aww. It's nighttime. Daytime! Nighttime! Sorry, it just made me think of Patrick Star.
It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone.
Alright guys, and that's where I'm going to leave it here for today. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe if you feel ever so gracious. And I hope you have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be. Have a wonderful day or night.